fight you with mandates.
But you
fight
know
with
me, I
laws.
won't listen to their narratives.
Yeah.
That's how I defend myself. I'm really careful about what information I let in my head because I don't know what's going to stew around in there.
I hear you, man. I hear you, especially in this day and age. And also, there's so much to worry about. Every fucking time I get on the news and I start reading what's happening in the world every day, it's something new that's insane that you have to worry about.
I know. And that's why I'm just real careful about what news I let in my head,
Yeah.
you know. And
Don't let it in.
And I've got news feeds on my phone that are these are news organizations that I trust. That if something wacko in the world's going to happen, it's news, and they're going to pick it up. Mm-hmm. And but if it's something completely unverifiable that I don't even need to fucking know, they're not going to pick it up. And but if I know when people go down that fucking dark road in the web, they come out on the other side, and sometimes you can't get them back. You know, they're full blown. I got friends that went out, came back full blown QAnon. They believe that Satan. There's Satan worshiping cabal of Democrats that eat babies. I'm like, where are all the missing babies? You know, how many babies does it take to feed all the Democrats? If they're all drinking the blood of the babies, there's going to be some missing babies, right, somewhere? No, yeah, they're from overseas. They got some answer to anything you throw at them. Tom Hanks, I'm like, that's not true. Tom Hanks still making movies. Tom Hanks didn't eat a baby. Yeah, he did. And they believe it.
Where did Tom Hanks one come from?
I don't know.
Where did that one come from?
It's just straight out of QAnon. That was their basic doctrine in the beginning was all this bizarre claims. And I got a friend you met her, and I'm not going to say her name, but she believes this with all of her heart.
Right.
All of her heart. And there's nothing I can do to say, you know, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do to change her mind.
I think at least a certain portion of that is other governments fucking with people in these chat rooms and message boards.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
And you can sway the uninformed. They're not uninformed, they're misinformed.
Yeah.
They're informed, you know, they're taking in information, but it's just the wrong information, and you can be easily manipulated by that kind of stuff. I mean, the human nature wants to go where it finds comfort, you know.
Yeah.
And if somebody's feeding you what you eat, you'll go that way, you know, even if it's not good for you.
And people have a very strong desire to uncover mysteries.
Right.
You know, very strong desire to get to the truth.
Yeah.
Because in important situations, like if there's something real going on, that's a good quality. It's a good quality to have. But if it's, you know, they're eating babies, it's like, okay.
Right.
What's the benefit of eating babies? Like, why are they doing this?
It gives them some kind of superpower. You know, it's so bizarre and so off of any what I would consider realm of possibility of even part of it being true. But you know, people go down there and they'll see just a path of things that lead them. You know, some of it true, some of it not true, not true, not true, not true, and they'll head off down that direction. They don't come back. You know. It can separate families, man. That don't talk to Grandpa anymore. He's gone off the fucking deep end.
And you know what's really insidious about that is that the more crazy ones that are out there, and the more people start linking them all together, the more real conspiracies sneak through. Because if you wanted to hide a real conspiracy, I would hide it in a bunch of other bullshit conspiracies. I'd put a bunch of bullshit ones out there.
Sure.
But I'd make it so that morons believe that Michelle Obama has a dick. Right. I would just pump it out everywhere. I'd make fake videos.
And that's exactly what's going on.
That's what's going on. But if you did that, though, then you could sneak in some real conspiracies, and that otherwise people would think, well, that's outrageous. That kind of corruption would be uncovered.
Right.
That kind of corruption would be prosecuted. And you're like, wait, anybody's getting busted for this? This is
right.
What?
Right.
No one's
and nobody
getting investigated?
Is. Right. So it's not really happening.
It's bananas.
But and also people want to I know because somebody that has no formal education, right? I don't have any formal education. I didn't make it through high school. My favorite joke that I ever wrote was, I do have a GED, and if you don't know what GED stands for, you've probably got one too. And that's one of my favorite jokes. But, You know, they would love to have the answer to a question. You know, they would love to be able to make a point of some kind. You know, they would love to, but they can't because they're just sitting around watching other people do it. And I wish I could think of something to say, and I can't think of anything to say. Well, if there's somebody feeding them something to say, now they get real loud about it because they have a point to make, even though they don't understand it at all. They just know how to sound like they're making a point, like Lauren Boebert or Marjorie Taylor Greene or whoever. That's who they were, and now they feel like they can make a point, so they're being real fucking loud about it. But if you've actually been around a while, you just sit around and shake your head and go, "You're a goddamn idiot." But all you got to do is be the smartest person in your region, and boom, you're in Congress. You know.